Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Paul. In this video, I'm going to be testing out the DJI Neo drone. It's a $200 drone with AI features and this paddleboard. I will be using this drone to follow myself, to film me from behind, to give a third-person perspective. And in addition, I'll also be using a GoPro to record my voice and also record the first-person perspective. The GoPro is mounted on chest mount, and I probably highly recommend if you want to do a paddleboarding video. I recommend this setup because it allows you to be hands-free. One of the things about paddleboarding, it's a very dynamic environment. There's boats going by or waves, and your hands are also busy with the paddle. So you have to react quickly. So this makes it much easier just to have a GoPro. The microphone on the GoPro is very close to your mouth, so you're able to record the voice. It picks up the voice very well. The other thing I would recommend if you're filming yourself on a paddleboard is that you launch the drone from the shoreline. It's kind of hard to take off from the paddleboard because the drone needs to be steady. So if you have waves on the water, it'll give you an error message that it's unable to take off. So that's one issue you could be running into. The other thing is the drone keeps track of where it started from. So in case things go wrong and the drone decides to fly back, it will fly back to the shoreline where you took off from. And you do have maybe 10 to 13 minutes of flight time. Alright, so without further ado, come along paddleboarding with me. We'll do two videos. One is during the day, it's an overcast day, and the second video is going to be at sunset. So different lighting conditions, and you'll get to see how the drone performs in both. Alright, so it's a bit of an overcast day, but the plan is to test out the drone today. I'll try and doing the follow modes and also maybe some of the circle and droney type shots. So we'll see how it goes. This is the DJI Neo. Can I take an anchor just in case? Alright, it's getting close, and I'm just gonna go to the edge of the red. Alright, so just one last pump. I can manage with just with one hand. Okay, that's gonna be it. Okay, and I think I will get a life jacket. It's a very calm day, but still want to be careful. Dog's been digging holes here. Okay, the drone's on. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to connect to the drone. Okay, and the mode that we're going to pick is follow. Okay, so I think let's get it started. I don't think I'm going to take my shoes. Probably gonna be the worst part here. It's just okay, so the time is 12:35, so I guess I have about 10 minutes. Just realized I forgot to put the ankle leash on. The leash keeps you tethered to the paddleboard in case you fall off, so the paddleboard doesn't swim away. And I was struggling quite a bit here to get it on. It looks like the drone was getting a little bit confused what was going on, and maybe it lost track of me for a second or so because it was pulsating back and forth. First thing I wanted to do was turn around and stand up on the paddleboard. I just had to wait out some waves, and I wanted to see if the drone would go up as well, and how it would look filming me from the stand-up position. So I'm just kind of trying to turn around here, and there's the waves are a little bit too big right now. There's a boat that went by. 12:37, we've been up 2 minutes. Unfortunately, big waves right now. I think it's kind of funny that the drone seems to be mimicking the wave motion. It's just kind of going up and down along with the wave as it's following me. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's kind of realistic what it's like to be on paddleboard going across these waves, but it might be a little bit nauseating to the viewer to be bouncing up and down like that. I think I would prefer for it to be in a steady position. Pretty big waves. Okay, so I think we'll just make it to the tip there, and we'll make it back. The river narrows at the tip there, and the current really picks up, so I don't really want to go beyond that. Plus the limited time I had to film myself with the drone battery. I only had one drone battery, so that was as far as I wanted to make it. Okay, I do want to show the Detroit skyline a little bit, so I think it's going to be good. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera. So I'm going to put the GoPro up front once I get there, so that should get us a nice view. Oh, there's a kingfisher nearby. I know the sound that they make. And this is a turbo. And there's a fish that just splashed here. Okay, so I don't think we have too much time. A kingfisher is a beautiful bird. It's very hard to get close to photograph, but it basically hunts for little fish. It dives in and catches little fish. I've been trying to get a good picture of it for the longest time. It's just always a little bit too far because it's the size of a blue jay, so it's kind of small and it just keeps its distance. It's actually smaller than a blue jay, but it just has very similar colors. Okay, and I think just about 5 minutes. I have about 5 minutes to turn back. Okay, it's usually worse to go back because it's going against the current. We'll see what the drone does. A little bit afraid to lie down because I honestly don't know what the drone will do. Okay, so let's see. Makes it busy. Okay, it's in. Okay, time 12:42. So nothing very bad. I wanted to mount a GoPro up front, so heading back, Detroit skyline would be in the background. Oh, there's the kingfisher. Oh, it's coming this way. Yep, let's go by. One of the nice things about kayaking and paddleboarding is you get to see birds and animals you don't usually see because it's a completely different aquatic environment than most people inhabit. I think the drone overall is doing a very good job following me. It hasn't lost me once. However, I probably would prefer for it to be a little bit higher and further back. So I think next time what I'm going to do is take the phone with me and try and adjust the distance that's following me. This is kind of the default settings. Setting the drone further back and higher up will probably minimize the amount of bopping it does as well. So that's something I want to try out next time. check the battery. Okay, we're at 32%, so just in case I have complications, I'm gonna reel it in. I did want to stand up here one more time, but look at the waves. That was a little bit too good. Okay, so that's maybe 12 minutes of flight time, I'm not sure. We did land and we're only at 19% battery, so I'm not sure at what point it would automatically land, but I think we came pretty close, probably at 15%. I'm guessing it'll try to land, but yeah, that was good. Okay, so I did not need the anchor, but maybe what I'm going to do is next time I'll try and anchor and do some drone-y and kinds of shots. Okay, it was good. The drone did its job. So I think in the next, eventually I'll get to doing the kayaks. Kayaks should be easier. So maybe I'll try a boat. But that's the idea. Just gonna shut it off and charge it. check the battery. Okay, we're at 32%. Increase our complications. I did want to stand up here one more time, but with the waves, there's a little bit too quick. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, where I'll probably test out the DJI Neo with rollerblades. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to let it